Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Formation Podcast, Episode 2. I am Sam, or as known as Norwich City 12. I am your host, and I'm also here with Cam, also known as New Zealand Cam. So today, today we're just going to talk about what's going to happen this weekend, like obviously we always do. So we're starting off with the track information, and obviously this week we are at USA. So I'll just get the track guide up now. Um, so these are like some in real life facts and some facts for EPR coming up. So in real life, the first F1 race here was held in 2012. The track length is 3.425 miles, and this is to EPR. The number of laps that the drivers will be participating in will be 28, and the lap record is 1 minute 37 392 set by Lewis Hamilton in 2018. So it makes me wonder, do you think any drivers will break that today? Well, if I can look at the time trials, I mean, be interesting to see how, because some of the drivers trials at USA and they've been really fast. If I could just hop on Chapelele, it's not Chappelle. Yeah, so if you look on Twitter, the track guide is actually on our Twitter, and it's provided by Daniel Gazal. I think that's how you pronounce it. Apologies if I've not pronounced that correctly, but yeah, sorry, I just had to like quickly do something. Um, so yeah, that was the quick brief track guide that we had for USA. Now on to probably like the more important stuff, if I can get onto that. So driver comments, we haven't actually had many. We've really only had one from NK, who you'll soon know. He's known as Pizza Parker. Um, he's commented saying, as a completely new competitor in league racing, I want to see where I am relative to my competitors. I look to have a fun race and hope I can keep it clean as a new driver. I'll try for some points in the race, but it will be difficult. So NK, he is like one of the newest members in our team. Like he's very new to league racing, but we decided to let him in because he wanted to start somewhere, and well, we just needed a few more drivers, so we just thought he'd be interesting. We could probably like turn him into like a great driver in the future. Um, we haven't had many more comments. I believe Dylan or D Warren said something. He said basically he just basically said that he's in the race, so he's just having a little bit of a laugh with us. Yeah, I don't know who that was. Apologies. Okay, yes. Oh, has there been something for Super Guy? Has there? I. I think then it was like afterwards it was kind of said by I think Chris as well. There was a conversation. Chris said that like he doesn't do time trials. He says they're kind of pointless, and I can back him up with that one to be honest with you because really when it comes to league racing, I looked more towards consistency. Time trials there just to set like a lap time that's like pretty decent if you know what I mean, like a qualifying lap time. But if we look at some of the laps here. Warren set a lap time 1 minute 30, so I believe we will be beating that Lewis Hamilton lap if those are the laps being set. I believe it was 1 minute 37. That is in qualifying. Agreed. That's yeah, you say that, but a lot of them are similar. Um, Dylan is the fastest driver in USA that we know of, who set a lap time. Then Chapelele, then I'm a D, Spyrus Virus, And then Gavin, who's in the top five there, that's going to be interesting. Obviously, this is from the data we've only got. There are other drivers that may have not set, such as Super Guy, for example. Um, in terms of where Warren is in the world, if I can find him, let's see if I can find him. There's only 5,000 do it, so he's 55th in the world, but there's only 5,000 people who have done time trial at USA, so that'll be interesting. Um, mhm. He could be, yeah. Spirus is probably like very under the radar. He's very quiet when it comes to like his race weekends, and then he ends up bringing out like the big guns when it gets to it. Yeah. So I believe that is it for like the driver's comments. Oh, someone said who's attending. Thank you very much. Someone's done my job for me. So that's enough of the driver comments. We don't really have any more. But now on to like our predictions for the weekend. So who you got down? Dylan to get that pole. Fastest lap? Really? Fastest lap? So you're backing Dylan down for fastest lap and pole? So where 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 do you think he's going to finish then? How many points is he going to accumulate over the weekend then? Because he's got two plus by. Mm, yeah. It's going to be interesting. Interesting. Well, for me, immediately the win goes to. I think it goes to Super Guy again. I think he's brought in such momentum. I believe it's either going to be him or Shapalele. Shapalele brought in quite a bit of momentum from like the last two leagues he's been in. I did sit down and watch him race, and he is a pretty quick driver, and he does do relatively pretty well. So he's going to be interesting. He's going to be like a one to watch there. Like you said about Dylan, Dylan is the fastest on the circuit on time trial, and I agree with you. He might get pole position, but in terms of the race win, I don't know. The fastest. Is he consistent? Is that what you're trying to say? Is he consistent? Mm. Also, yeah, but have you noticed how also USA is a big tire eater circuit? It like the degradation is so high in the USA on the game and in real life. It's going to be so interesting to see strategies at this race, and that's why I think Chapalele is going to win because he won in I believe he won in Canada. I only tuned in a bit late, but in his league the other night in Canada, he won there, but he won because of strategy, and he got his strategy almost spot on. So that's why I'm backing him for the win, and I think he does well on these sort of circuits. If someone can pull off a one-stop race, I will be very surprised. Mm, mm, yeah. Mm, yeah. I also forgot to say who I'm going for fastest lap. I said that Dylan will get pole and Chapelele for the win, but I forgot to mention who's going to get that fastest lap. I think it'll be Spyros. I'm gonna say I think Spyros. I'm very interested to see how Spyros does. As if he turns up, obviously, because he had. I don't know if this is obviously like because of personal time or personal date or anything, but um, previously in UPL, I have noticed that he's quite inconsistent when he shows up and when he doesn't show up. But besides that, that's not really that important. He shows up, he shows up, he doesn't, he doesn't. But I'm back inspired. Yeah, I'm backing Spyro so to get the fastest lap, and I'm yeah. Um, so yeah, so nobody actually thinks that Super Guy. No one thinks Super Guy will come back. I said Super Guy might win. It's between Super Guy and Chapelele for me. I think Warren will be in there as well. My three favourites to win. Oh, okay. What my podium? All right. I think third place will be Super Guy. I think second will be Warren, and first will be Chapelele. And I think Spyros will be very, very close between him and third and second. I think Chapelele will get away from everyone, but like it'll be a fight for second, fight for silver. Oh, that's a huge one. Teammates saying they'll play a team game, and then that happens. That would be a massive. No, they. No, not at all. They will be fighting for the championship. They both will be fighting for the championship this year, and I think the championship looks very, very interesting going into the season, and it'll be very interesting to see who's where. Yeah. Who's your first place? What? Just go on there. Go on then. Spirus it is. It's gonna be interesting. It's going to be interesting then. So the race kicks off at 8, well, approximately 8. Invites get out like 10 minutes before. There'll be three times for invites 10 minutes before, 5 minutes before, and then on 8 o'clock. We might have a 10-minute overtime thing, though. So apologies if so. This is because of some drivers may have maybe a little bit late, but we should be up and running. We should be up we should be up and running at least before like 8:15. But besides that, good luck to all our drivers tonight, and from me and Cam, goodbye.